Hey friends, welcome to my immigration channel. As you know, I make immigration-based videos as well as politics, cricket and whatnot. So if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. That means a lot to me. Today's video is gonna be actually very interesting. It's gonna be a quick video, and I just want to share with all of you what I read today. So, as you know, before 1947, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh was one country called Hindustan, and after 1947, it basically became Pakistan and India, and then in later 1971, East Pakistan was liberated and it became Bangladesh. However, um, from what I read today in the article, and I have a link of the data, Pakistan is going through a weird type of crisis, and that is genetic crisis. Pakistan, so as we know, right, when humans marry, that is like man and a woman, right, they share the genetics, like the babies share the genetics, and a new baby is formed. Pakistan, however, is going through a genetic crisis because in Pakistan, people are marrying within the relations. Like, for example, they're marrying to each other's relatives. The big example of that was Shaheen Afridi, the fast bowler, got married to Shahid Afridi's daughter. And Shaheen Afridi is actually nephew of Shahid Afridi. So they're actually married to the cousins. And there's like hundreds and thousands of marriages that happen in Pakistan like this every day. And that's actually creating a huge type of crisis. And if this is not controlled, Pakistan will have so many kids born with genetic defects in the next 20 to 30 years. I just thought it's interesting to share with you the statistics. So in Pakistan, the rate of marrying to your cousin is actually almost 65 to 70%. So out of 100 people, 60 to 65% people actually marry to their own cousins. So basically, they're marrying with their relatives, their niece, nephews, and their kids are getting a lot of genetic defects as a result of the marrying. Um, so, however, in India, that rate is only 7%, and in Bangladesh, it's 10%. So it's still, it still happens in India and Bangladesh, but Pakistan is way ahead. Uh, I thought about, like, hey, what is driving this? And I think the most important two three reasons that I found is the socio-economics of Pakistan, right? So Pakistan is a highly religious country, driven by Islam, like Islam religion. Many Pakistanis believe that if they actually marry to their own cousins, there's just like lack of education. So many Pakistanis believe that if they marry to their own cousins, their new generations will be cuter, more handsome, and they keep that, hey, we'll keep our gene. That's actually not true, because that's not how biology works, right? When you marry to your relatives, basically you carry the genes of some diseases, right? Some genetic disorders, and the chances of that becomes minimum 25%, and in certain cases 50%. So two out of 4 kids born in with the cousins, they actually have like genetic disorders, whether it's Alzheimer's, or people born with weird genes, weird things. um, so one reason is just like lack of education in Pakistan. People just don't understand, they just don't know what it is and what it does. Overall, the education structure in Pakistan is not that great right now, and that's kind of leading to this all this misinformation. And then if you see like some of the Pakistani news channels and TV serials, they actually glamorize that, like, hey, if you marry to your cousin, you'll get this like cute baby and cute son and whatnot. So that's one reason. I think the second reason is just the economics, right? Like Pakistan is going through economic crisis. and so people believe that if I marry my daughter to my cousin, then all my estate, all my money will remain in the same family. They don't think about the aftermath or after effects of this marriage, but they just want to keep the money, keep the money within the family. And I can get that, like when people don't have atta or a flour, like a flour to eat, right? They don't care about the kids, right? I mean, they care, they keep producing more, but they don't care about the kids. They just want to keep the money within family. I think the third part of it, and I think I might be wrong here, is just a religious beliefs, a religious agenda that is getting spread, that hey, you have to marry another Muslim within our caste and within everything, and then you will go to heaven. I think there is like a lot of believers of that as well in Pakistan, which has led to a lot of problems happening in the Pakistan society. It's a pandemic. I think it's a pandemic of genetics disorders that's going to happen and unravel in Pakistan in the next 10 years. Hopefully, hopefully there is some awareness that gets spread. Hopefully Pakistan comes out of like the social and economic disaster that they're going through, because it affects the neighboring countries like Afghanistan and India as well. Hopefully they will come out, and I think I care about the kids more than anything. Hopefully the kids that are born, they don't have genetic disorders, because I think genetic disorders are terrible, right? And then there's like a lot of money, there's economic cost of genetic disorders, because let's say a kid has genetic disorders, their parents have to leave the work and go to go to hospital every week, in certain cases to to support their child. So hopefully Pakistan comes out of this. I just read this article. I thought I would share with all of you. Look at this article. I shared the link. There's a lot of information available on the internet, but hey, I hope you like this video, a different video, but I think I'm gonna try to make different types of videos now. So if you like this video, yeah, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And this video is not against any country. There's problems in India, there's problems in Bangladesh, and there's problems happening in the entire world, but this particular article is actually talking about Pakistan and then the genetic disaster that's happening in Pakistan. So hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button and follow me. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.